Today we discuss the break command. The break command is found within the Modify panel under the Home tab. What you'll have to do to access the command icon for break is to select the drop down arrow beside the word modify. It's going to be right here. It's this little rectangle with a gap in one of the lines. I let my mouse cursor, or in this case arrow, just sit on the command icon, and it gives me a dialog box that tells me the name of the command, tells me what it does, and an example of how it's used. Now there are two ways to activate the break command. You can click the icon, and in the command bar, break is now active. I'm going to hit escape to cancel the command. I'm going to type in the word break. Now notice here I've stopped at BR. So technically there are three ways to do this. Select the command icon. I can type BR to get me to break a lot faster, to the break command a lot faster. BR, enter. The break command is now active according to the command bar. I hit escape to clear that. I type in the word break, hit that, and the break command is now active. I'm going to hit escape. So what we need to do here, because break is a modification command, I actually need to draw something so I can modify. So I'm going to select the line command. I'm going to click anywhere. I'm going to draw 3 inches down, 3 inches to the right, 3 inches up, and 3 inches back to the left. And escape to kill that command. Now there it is. There's a nice 3x3 square. I'm going to type in the word break, or BR, or select the break command icon, hit enter, select object. Now what it's asking me to do here is to select the object I wish to break. In this case, it's going to be one of these 4 lines. I'll just select the top one. Okay, now notice already, I moved my mouse, it's already breaking. But one thing I'm not happy about here is it's breaking from the middle to however far I wish it to be. Now I don't like this because it told me to select object. By selecting object, I did so, but what I wanted was to be able to specify where my break starts. Here it's the computer, the software here, AutoCAD, has specified my breakpoint start is in the middle. So notice down the command bar it says specify second break point, or and we have brackets here, first point. I'm going to type F for first point. So there's 2 ways to activate first point. I can just click the 2 words here, first point, or I could type in first point, or I can, if you notice the F in first point is highlighted blue, that's the shortcut. I could just type in F and enter, and now it's allowing me to specify a first point of where I wish to break it. Now notice it's kind of going anywhere I want it to go, but I want to do just this top line. So maybe I want it from the end here. Okay, click. Now notice it's doing the exact same thing, but now I've specified where I want it to break. So there it is. That's pretty cool. So from here, I can come over and click the midpoint, and now I got a nice break. Okay, but what if you need it to be a certain distance from my starting point? So I'm going to type in break. I'm going to select the object. Again, I'm going to hit F enter because I want to first point where I want it to be, not where the computer tells me it has to be. I select this top left corner again, and I want to go over, but I want a break of just an inch. There it is. And we'll verify this by selecting a linear dimension. Now I'll go from endpoint to endpoint, and there it is. I have 1 inch break from a specified starting point of my choosing, an inch over to the right. Okay, so that's very nice. But what if I just want to start kind of anywhere? So I'll select there, F. Let's see, select first breakpoint. Now notice here it's kind of clicking at these points here. So if you wish to cut those off, we can totally cut those off. You want to come down here and select the drop down beside the object snap icon. And I want to get rid of my endpoints and my midpoints for this one. I'm going to retype break. I'll select the first object. I'll select the object. I'll type F, enter to be able to select anywhere here. So I don't know, here perhaps. And I can go from here. So that's pretty cool. There's an inch right there. This comes in handy if you're wanting to do a doorway perhaps in architectural drawing. But perhaps we want to be a little more specific. So what we could do here is, as I could go ahead and draw, what if I want an inch? Alright, I could go ahead and draw an inch here. Now I want my endpoint back on though, so I know where it's at. I'll just go ahead and cut midpoint back on as well. So I want to start from an inch over. So okay, so I'll go ahead and select this, F, enter. What I'm going to do here is I'm actually going to select the endpoint there and go an inch over. So here I actually started an inch in, and that's where I wanted to go. So I drew a line over the existing line to give me that endpoint where I could actually start from to then create my inch gap. And again, this was a total of 3 inches, so there's my third inch. So here I have this nice gap right in the middle of where I want it to be. Really, you can get creative with however you need to do the break. It's pretty straightforward, it's pretty simple. So practice this, draw your 3x3 square, and just practice the break command.